Hey guys, Aaron here. Welcome to another update of all of my film stuff. All my projectors, films, and cameras that I have. Now, I haven't been finding a lot at Savers or Goodwill where I normally get them, but I did find this new website called New England High Bid. It's sort of like eBay, but it only has auctions. So let's see the first thing I got off of this website. Yeah, you might not even know what this is, but I guarantee you it's a projector. This is a Keystone Boston E28 60mm projector. This is so old. It's probably from like the 20s. This is so old. Watch this. It's a hand crank projector. Now, it does have a light bulb. All projectors do. This doesn't even have like an actual 60mm projector bulb, the one that looks like this. This has just a normal screw-in bulb like any household light bulb can fit in here. It didn't come with anything, and the wire that it did come with was like totally solid and frayed, so I just rewired it with this new wire. So let's plug it in. Okay, so now it's on, and that's not even remotely as bright as a normal 60mm bulb. This is how dim it is. Even from like 2 feet away, it's like even too dim to see. And this, it doesn't even have a rolling shutter. It just pulls the 60mm film across the gate, and your persistence of vision makes it, you know, stabilize. Lights on. And this is where the 16mm film will go. This can only hold 50-foot reels. And luckily I have a 50-foot reel of film. This one is of Kiko the Kangaroo. You have probably no idea who that is. It was, you know, a cartoon character from the 30s. Oh yeah, look at that. That's old and rusty. So let's put it on. Yeah, I'll get a clamp for that. Yeah, this is gonna be hard, so let me just turn it around. You have to do that. No, it's like this. I'm stupid. Stop unrolling. I don't even have a 50-foot take-up reel, so I'll just let it, you know, fall on the ground, just like a good projectionist would. And the only way to rewind is to do this. But, you know, this doesn't even spin, so I'll just have to do this then. And wind it up by hand. And since we're on the topic of film, the only other actual films I got were these two. Were these three. That one accidentally came off. I'll tape that later. I got an Abbot and Costello High Flyers short film. And a official films movie of the New York World's Fair. These three I got at the same antique shop. It was really cool to buy this. This was like 20, these were like 15 something. It was a good deal for good quality cardboard boxes like this. And this one is a color version of Aladdin and the Wonderful Lamp. It's a cartoon from the 1930s in a comic color. This one I only got because it was actually really good color. Now, if you watch my other updates of my film collection, you would know that I actually have this on black and white 16mm. But I got this because it was, you know, in color. But obviously it's silent, and my dream is to actually get 16mm good color sound, one of these old cartoons, because I just love this style of old cartoon. You know, all you youngins think it's the Cuphead style, but no, it's actually called rubber hose animation. That's what the 30s cartoons style was. And also on that website, New England High Bid, I found another auction with all this stuff. All these goodies. Okay, so for starters, let's start with the cameras. This has a Minolta X370. Funny enough, I actually have another type of this exact camera, even with this exact lens. But this one works as well, so I like this camera, so now I can have two types of film at the same time. And another camera is this, a Olympus Acura something, I don't know. Zoom 80. Okay, the manuals and stuff, and this is a completely electronic camera. 35mm. Look, it even says 16 frames on it so far. Auto exposure with the flash. And you can even zoom in like this. And there's even a setting to do panorama. And that doesn't make it suddenly wider angle, it just crops off the top and bottom. Now let's go on to this. Now you might think, what the hell are these? These are just boxes, they're not cameras. Well, technically they are. These are called 110 film cameras, and they shoot with this type of film. Get it! There. This is like a 35mm cartridge, but like half the size, and rolled on this plastic little thing. Well, it would go if this wasn't already filled up. Because this was actually had like a bunch of shots left, so I shot my own film with it, and we'll get this developed soon. We'll eventually get to see what 110 film looks like. And this is another 110 film camera. It was only one cartridge in that one. This one, I don't even think works, because it's on, maybe needs batteries or something. Whatever. And this one might look like a normal 35mm camera, but it's very different. This one is a Bell & Howell Autoload model. It shoots this type of film. It shoots square images on a cartridge that looks kind of like... Get out! Oh my God. This isn't funny! Finally! Stupid piece of... Okay, it takes film that's sort of looks like this, but, you know, the size of 35mm, and it takes square pictures. And I got these lenses. A Tamron lens. And a telephoto Minolta lens. No, another Tamron lens. And these both fit onto this camera. And now we have a Super 8 camera, Bell & Howell Autoload. This has a zoom feature, and even this is the trigger. It has this, which if you look down the lens, you won't be able to see anything, which you need to do this for some reason to have the lens so you could see something. And now this, it actually works. And now we have some film. This actually has some Kodachrome 40. Actually, this is unused, and so is this, because that is going forward, and this, I can't scroll back anymore. So this must be at the beginning. I can't get this developed as Kodachrome anymore because Kodak does not make the chemicals anymore. But it also came with this type of film, Kodak Ektachrome, which this can actually be developed and processed as color. And if you watch my other videos, you would know I actually found expired Ektachrome like this and I got them developed. But they came out looking like this. Yeah, I don't know if this is as expired as those old reels, but it would be cool to see shots of me and my family and shots that I did, but looking like super expired old shots from, you know, 70s and 60s. And I had this, a bunch of Kodak Gold film. Actually, this was, you know, Fuji color. So these three are unused Kodak Gold, and this can be developed. And I actually used Kodak Gold before, and it came out looking like this. It's not too expired looking, it has a nice soft feel, so I think I'll shoot these eventually. And one last thing. This light. This would mount on a Super 8 camera, so you could shoot indoors. Because back then there wasn't 500T, 500 ISO film that you could shoot indoors or at night. You would have to blast them with light from this. So let's turn this light on, shall we? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's... Oh my god, this is... It's really hot even from that distance. Okay, even from like 2 feet away, it's like unbearably hot. This could burn a house down if you leave it on for more than like a minute. This is a temperature reader. Let's see how hot this is. Let's point exactly into them. Let's not burn the plastic. I don't think that's good. That's maxing it out. Over 800 degrees. This is how long it takes to cool down. Cool. No, actually hot. Like watch this. See, look. And there was also one other camera, an actual digital camera. This small little thing. An HP PhotoSmart E217. Oh yeah, look at that small, okay, look at that small screen. Yeah, look, that's the camera I'm using up there. I would show you the video and audio quality on this, but it's a digital camera, and I'll save that for another video. Okay, so that's all the film cameras, projectors, and film that I've got since my last video. And luckily this was all like $30, I think, and that projector was only $10. Now, I'm running out of room in my basement on my big shelf that I have all my stuff on. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot more stuff unless it's pretty cheap on auctions like this, or if I get lucky at Savers. Thank you so much for watching me indulge on my little hobby on collecting stuff that'll be really expensive for me to buy new film for and buy and process the film. But, you know, we all have our hobbies. Ah! Aw, dingus. Oh, and one last film camera that I bought was... You know what? This is a really big purchase. I think I'm gonna have to make a whole nother video talking about it.